Matches Balone.
Hey guys, Balone here, bringing you guys another DC Toy Box TV review. Today we're going to be looking at the Legions of Collectors exclusive Dorbz Batman v Superman variant Superman and Aquaman vinyl figures. Okay guys, so I know I promised this a long time ago, but unfortunately life happens and I haven't been able to do it until now. But we're finally going to have a figure review of the Legion of Collectors exclusive 2-pack from Dorbz. As you can see right here, this is an open window box, so we do get a glimpse of the two figures inside. We do get a Dorbz logo as well as a Batman v Superman logo, vinyl collectible. And then right here in the corner, we do get the exclusive Legion of Collectors sticker. So, for those of you guys who don't know, DC Comics and Funko Pop release a bi-monthly subscription box called Legion of Collectors. And in the debut box, this was back in March. Again, I'm sorry for the delay, but this was an exclusive 2-pack that came in the box. I'm sure you can probably hunt it down online. If not, try on Legion of Collectors website, see if you can order one of their previous boxes. But what's really cool and interesting is that this box does not have a number. So these are variants. They don't, in the Funko Pop, I believe the variants just carry the same number as the standard version. But since this is a 2-pack, I don't think they have a number. But still, it's really cool. Also, this is pretty much 2 boxes smashed together, but they do have this kind of like nice design with the green light. So it's really cool. On the side, we do pretty much get an image of the same figures inside, Superman and Aquaman. Up top, we do get a Batman v Superman logo, and in the bottom, we do get Superman and Aquaman written again. And then in the back, again, continuing with that open window design, we do get to see the back view of these figures, as well as Dorbz, Batman v Superman logo, and vinyl collectible. And then on the side, just similar to the other side, it is just the 2 figures with the Batman v Superman logo. And then on the bottom, we do get a DC Comics logo, a Batman logo, which is interesting because the standard figures all come with Batman v Superman logos, and a Warner Brothers logo. Up top, we do get a Batman v Superman logo, Dorbz logo, and Vinyl Sugar. Vinyl Sugar is a company that makes Dorbz, and I believe that Funko Pop bought them, so they are their parent company. And right here in the corner, we do get a very, very tiny DC Comics logo. On the bottom, we do get some more kind of like manufacturing details with the Vinyl Sugar logo, as well as their kind of social media contacts, so if you want to follow them on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And then what's really cool is that we don't have a barcode, but we just get the Legion of Collectors logo. And what's really cool, just a nerdy aside, is that comic books pretty much did the same, where they take off the barcode and they would just have this sign on them. So I really like that they put that there. And it's made in Vietnam. But yeah, that's it for the packaging. I'm going to get these guys out of the box and then we can check them out. Okay guys, here we have Superman and Aquaman out of his box. And you guys have no idea how happy I am. I know I promised you guys this a long time ago. And you guys been waiting to watch this review, but I've been dying to just get these guys out of this box. So I'm so happy I can finally do that. And I'm just so happy because these guys, with their smiling face, they just, for whatever reason, make you have a big grin on your face. Right now, you guys don't see it, but I'm just smiling at this camera because, I don't know what it is about them. But yeah, so these are really cool. They are pretty much just, the exact same Dorbz figures. So if you have the Superman or the Aquaman, they are pretty much identical, just in a different color scheme. But you can see right here, this is Superman, and he does have his cape. He has his slick back hair. And you do see this is the Superman costume because it has that Man of Steel, Batman v Superman S-shield, as well as kind of like these kind of side seam lines or details from his costume. Here, that would be the gold belt buckle with the belt right there in the corner. It's kind of hard to make out the details, but this is his boots, and there is a line right here to divide the different legs. You would see the line back here as well. And what's really cool about this Superman is that even though this is a solid green, right, or this is the quote-unquote green version of Superman, they still use different shades of green. So the green on his suit is different from the green on his boots, which is different from the green on his belt buckle, which is different from the greens of his hands and his face and his hair. So I really do like that, even though they're kind of limited to one color. They still try to add some detail by just having different shades of it. His hair is very nicely done. It is, a very slick back hair, so I like that. You do kind of see the molding or the sculpting lines right here, where it's the two different plastic pieces put together. So that's a bit unfortunate, but I think they did a pretty good job of kind of hiding it. It's not that noticeable, especially right now with the green. So that's definitely good. I like they molded the little ear right there, and I like that he has the smiling expression. I do have the Funko Pop version of this guy, and I'll show you guys in a little bit as a comparison. But what I always find funny of the Green Superman is that I feel this guy is kind of kryptonite poison. He's just Lex Luthor fed him some kryptonite, and he's going green. And he's just sick, so it's kind of funny to me. I relate this as a very ill Superman, yet he has a very nice smiling face. So now I'm kind of thinking this is a Joker toxin Superman, because of course Joker is all green. Green and purple are his main colors, so, and the fact that this guy's smiling, I'm thinking Joker was the one who poisoned this guy. But yeah, just some nerdy sides. This is just pretty much a very simple design, a very simple base, if you will. So these are kind of sculpted arms. You don't get to move them, but he does get to rotate the head. So that is pretty much all for articulation when it comes to these little guys. But yeah, like he has his cape. I also believe this cape is a lot more kind of edged out. I'll show you right now in a second. He is a lot more stable compared to the standard Superman, which again I'll have him and I'll show you guys in the comparison. But the standard Superman, his cape kind of intrudes a little bit under his body, so it kind of wobbles a little bit. So I like that they kind of fixed that for this exclusive. So I definitely like that, and a big thanks to you guys. And also right here, I didn't point it out, but you do get to see this is kind of the painted on neck with the cape, so it's really cool. Right here we have the blue Aquaman, and again I do have the counterpart, which is the Funko Pop, and just like in that, I do say that this Aquaman is kind of like the underwater Aquaman. That's why he's all blue. So I really like that. It's again pretty much the same, just the standard figure, just in a different coat of paint. But yet he still looks really nice. You're still getting a lot of the detail coming out. You see his tattoos right there. Some of the designs on his gauntlets, on his boots. This is his pants right here with the belt and the belt loop. So I like that they did go across. That seems to be a little bit of scuff. No, whatever it was, I was able to get it off. But I like that they kind of drew in this line right here to really split the legs to say this is the left and right. Same thing right here. So I definitely like that and I really appreciate it. You do get to see a little bit of the because Aquaman in the image and in the little glimpse we have in the movie, he does seem to have some type of shoulder piece, so you do get to see it right there, as well as this kind of body strap gets side, so it's like two straps right there, and we do get the strap all the way in the back as well. So I do like that they kind of continue the design around his body, compared to Superman, who has a cape. They kind of they stop the detailing from the back, but here, because you get to see the full back, you do get to see they continue that design, so I really like it. And he does have an accessory. Superman has cape, Aquaman has his trident, which is really cool, really awesome. I like that they did cut open his hand right there, and this is like a proper trident that they stuck on, but just like his arms, this is sculpted on, this is glued. You're not going to be able to take him out. But yeah, just like Superman, you could rotate the head. I wouldn't suggest you rotate it too much, because you could already see it right there, because of Aquaman's long hair. It does tend to grab onto the tip of the trident, so just be careful with that. You want to turn it whatever side to side, and with enough force you would be able to push it all around. But I just feel, since this is a soft plastic, he might you might start to tend bending it, and then it doesn't want to stay back in its form. Here we have him with his, his nice smile, just being happy that he's finally out of his box. We do see kind of like this tattoo or scar. I'm not really sure what that is, but right here on his, what is it? His left eye. He has this, massive beard right here that, they do a really good job of kind of like designing the hair. But yeah, his beard looks good, and here he has the, you know, just the rigidness of his hair. What I really like is that the side of his hair are going down, but yet he kind of combed the top of his hair back. So that's really cool, and you can kind of trace it and follow it where it meets here, and it keeps going down. So you can really tell this is part of the hair on top, and then this is a part of the hair on the side and in the back. So I really like that. You know, it just looks really nice. And right now that I'm noticing it, it almost looks like this is water. You know, so that's really cool. I don't know if they were going for that, but still. Now in the normal figure, I'll show you in the comparison. He doesn't have his blonde highlights. So again, here he doesn't have his blonde highlights, but again, in the kind of Funko Pop version of this, he doesn't have his blonde highlights either when it came to like the blue variant. So it's not a big gripe, but still, he looks really cool, really nicely detailed, you know. But yeah, and you know, just like Superman, where even though this is just the, you know, let's say the blue version of Aquaman, he does have different shades of blue to kind of add in some details. So his pants is a different color from his boots, which is a different color from his belt, which is a different color from his hair. So I really like that, you know, you tell these guys, hey, we need a green Superman, we need a blue Aquaman. They give it to you, but they still put in all the details, and you know, they do as much as they can with the limited resources. So I really like that. I really appreciate that from you guys. But yeah, like I've been saying, I do have the kind of like Funko Pop counterparts of these guys, so I'll bring them out for a little bit of a size comparison. Right here we do have the kind of like aqua blue Funko Pop Aquaman from Batman v Superman and Funko Pop. And we do have the green Funko Pop from Batman v Superman. What's interesting is that this guy, he comes in a 2-pack with Batman, and they're considered the glow-in-the-dark. So I don't know if this Dorbz is glow-in-the-dark. I doubt it. But I still like that, even though, you know, we have a green Superman and a blue Aquaman, they gave us the same ones in Dorbz. It just really kind of completes the collection, if you will. But yeah, you can clearly see right there that the Dorbz are a lot smaller compared to their Funko Pop comparisons. I know Superman is definitely a lot taller than this Superman, just because he's elevated from the ground, kind of give that, provoke that image of he's flying. But you can see clearly right here where Aquaman is right there on the base of the floor. He's definitely still a lot taller from the Dorbz version. But yeah, it's again, I give you guys that front view. I'll give you guys right here. Let me just hold him a little better. It's a little harder since he has that flight stand. But you can see right there, definitely the Dorbz is a lot smaller, but yet he is still a lot similar to the Funko Pop, where, you know, it is all green with different shades, and they try to pretty much mimic that. I also like that he has a serious face and he has a smiling face. You know, it's just it's something really cute. But to kind of give you guys a bit of a side comparison, you can see right there that if you put it front to front, the Superman in the back definitely sticks out a lot, just to showing how much taller he is. So yeah, but this guy right here, have a lot of figures to juggle right here, guys. But yeah, same thing with Aquaman. Here's kind of like the front view of these guys, so you can see they're pretty much alike when it comes to kind of like the variant colors, where it has the different shades of blue among them. So that's definitely really cool, really nice. What I just noticed is that his trident is a different color from this guy. They went with a lighter blue, so that's kind of interesting. But again, you know, kind of give you that front view, you do get to see that the pop vinyl Aquaman is definitely a lot taller than the Dorbz one. So that's really cool. I'm gonna put this guy down here. And then lastly, the little bit of comparison I do have is the standard versions of Superman and Aquaman. These are just the regular retail version of Dorbz. But you can tell right there that obviously they're identical. They're the same height as one another, so you know, you're not going to think that the variants are taller or smaller. And they are pretty much just repaints of one another. And what's really cool, and I'll try to give you guys that front view, you can definitely tell just how they're different from one another compared to, like, these are the standard colors. This is the green version, but yet they try to show you know, all the different shades to show in the detail. And I think they did a really good job. What I want to point out with Superman is, again, this guy, he has a bit of a wobble to him, if you kind of see right there. And then this Superman, if you put him down, he does not. So this guy wobbles a little bit, and this guy doesn't. And again, it's just because for whatever reason this cape is a little lower to his body. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And I'll compare the two Aquaman right here. And these, again, identical. There is no difference to them. But you can just see here are the standard colors, and here's the blue, but how they use the different shades of blue to really put in the details that this guy has. So it just looks really cool. They're both smiling. Yeah. So it definitely looks awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for comparisons and pretty much anything I can say about these guys. They're really cute. I really like them. I know these are not going to be easy to find just because, like I said, they were exclusive to the Legion of Collectors subscription box. But like I said, I'm sure you can hunt them down on eBay, or even just try the Legion of Collectors website. I know a lot of times, sometimes they have extras and you can order previous boxes. So I highly recommend this to you guys. Like I said, if you guys are Superman fans or Aquaman fans, you guys should definitely purchase them. If you guys are BVS fans, definitely go buy them. And if you guys just like to smile in general, I don't know what it is about these Dorbz, but it's just the fact that they're all smiling. When you look at them, you want to smile as well. So I really like them, and I really recommend them to anybody who's interested in them. I have no gripes and no complaints. And if you're like me and you collect them all, then they're going to be a nice collection to your overall Batman v Superman set, if you will. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Comment down below, sending your thoughts and opinions. Again, I apologize for taking, over a month to bring this video out for you guys. But, life happens. Like the video, you guys like it, dislike it if you didn't, and subscribe and look forward to more videos. Thanks. Laters.